Emma, first of all, Gloucester-Hartpury are in a pretty good place at the moment, 6 from 6 and looking good going into Saracens. How are you feeling and how are the squad feeling at the moment?
I think it's pretty happy. We haven't had the prettiest of games, but we've still managed to get the win and ultimately try and get 5 points every week, which is the main thing. But I think we know we've got a lot to work on going forwards, and that's a good thing because we need to keep pushing to be able to get in the place that we were at the end of last season.
And Saracens this weekend, it's set to be a pretty massive occasion, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's going to be a big game, probably the biggest so far this season, top two going at it, and it's the fight really probably for top spot in the league, which could ultimately mean when you get to the end of the season in the semi-finals and final, that's home field advantage, which you want.
Yeah, and was it a fixture that you identified kind of early on in the season as, this is one that's going to be really important?
Yeah, no, we at the beginning of the season, you've got the top four from last year that we're you're targeting, they're the big games that you need to win. But I think Sarries, obviously last year they beat us here, so to get one back at them and to win would be great.
Yeah, and obviously you'll be playing in front of the King's home crowd. How much is that going to make a difference, do you think?
It makes a massive difference. In the shed, it's such a hostile environment for if Sarries make a mistake, they'll be at the Sarries players, which is nice to not be on the wrong end of. So yeah, it's great, and hopefully quite a few people will come out to watch.
And from an individual perspective, you've had an impressive start to the season, particularly with the goal kicking, especially against Loughborough. How have you felt that's gone from a personal perspective?
I think it's just something that you try and be consistent with, and trying to keep the same routine and just trying to do my bit for the team really. And if that's the way I can contribute, then that's what I'll do for them.
And what are you kind of thinking about when you're over the ball? Is it, you try to keep a pretty clear head, or do you have kind of certain cues that you use, or what are you thinking about?
So it's just trying to keep a clear head, and I've got I take the same amount of steps back each time, do the same movements every time to try and keep it the same. And sometimes it's not quite the same, but I've got the process so good that if something's even slightly off, then it doesn't normally affect the result.
And in the tighter games, obviously having a pretty high percentage kicker is crucial, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something that I haven't really we normally go to the corner to maul, but in the final against Exeter I did kick a penalty, so it's something we put in our locker should I be called upon, but let the decision makers make the decision, and if I need to kick a penalty, then yeah, I'll do it.
And just thinking about this weekend, how important would a win be?
It'd be massive. Going into this the table, we would still be in second place, but it's a win above Sarries. So I think come end of the season, it's going to mean more. You need to be top two to get home semi, but top spot, home final, yeah, that is what the dreams are.
And just lastly, it's a really good chance to make a statement to the rest of the league. A win this weekend, wouldn't it? Yeah,
especially after the performances Sarries have put in against all the other teams so far. They had a big win against Exeter on the weekend, so they're a team to be reckoned with, and even though they are missing some players, they're still playing really well.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.